Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at SynthMaster 3 Player for iOS, and this is the third of a series of short tutorials just showing you various aspects of the synth. So it won't take long because today we're taking a look at track view. Track view is related to the mix view, of course. You see we have two tracks here. Now on the mix we have two tracks. These are our sounds, these are our effects. Then our browser here. Like this is one patch, for example, it's called Sequence Voyager. You can go to our browser and you can change the sequence, right? Okay, so for example, I change this now to sequence boxing and go back to my track view. You'll see it's only one track. And then I can go back to my box gate. And this is a massive one, like so there's 4 or 5 in here. And then our Voyager one, which we'll take a look at because it's perfect for this. So what we have here, we have a sequence going on and we have a sound. If I turn the sequence off, we just have two sounds. It's kind of obvious, right? But we've also got a sequencer for this one. We could turn it on. Nothing's going to happen because it's the wrong type of sound, of course, but you can also have an arpeggiator. Just be aware that whichever page you're on, regardless of what's selected here, this is the switch to show you the different pages. So now we're going to look at ARP. There you go. Oh, now we're looking at some voice settings. And this kind of stuff is all kind of obvious when you get into it. It's, you know, you've got pitch, pan, volume, etc. And then you've got keyboard zones. So you can choose, if you've got multiple patches, you can choose which parts of the keyboard plays which patch. For example, this pluck sound. Let's just, this pluck sound, for example. I only want, say for example, I only want it to be in the high range here. So all I need to do is bring this up to around C5-ish, and I'll bring, this will fade between sounds, by the way, if you've got them set up like that. So if I come up there to C5, boink, and I play above C5, oh, C5 won't play anything. So I really need to be one below this. Actually, I can do it with this one. So there we go. So now, this sound, this plug sound is only going to play from C5 above, okay? If we bring back in our pad sound, you'll hear that that is also above C5. So if we go to zones for this, all we need to do is, basically we want to go in the opposite direction. So we want to take it down to, say, I'll get this B here. Nearly there. Let's just make sure. Right. I want to go one down from there. There we go. So now we've got our pad down the bottom here and our like little lead sound. And that's how you'd mix and match your layers. But I mean, I want this, for example, to cover the entire range now. So we just drag it back out to suit. And let's go back to sequence on both of them. And I'll turn sequence on. There's our sequence. On this page here, the main page, we can do these steps. So the notes, this is for, you know, velocity and stuff. Then you've also got your speed, your step length. So at the moment it's 16, but we can choose anything we like here. We could just go to 4, 2, okay. But if you want to go deeper and deeper into the ARP, if we click on this little magnifying glass here, this opens up the ARP page. And this is where you can actually, if you want to, record your own arpeggiator. And if I hit record, just play some notes on the keyboard. All right, and I go back now. I can close this and switch record off. Go back to closing my thing off and press one note. That's our new sequence recorded. That's a bit loud now, so I'm going to turn that down. So that's your sequence. The arpeggiator is pretty much the same kind of thing. If we switch sequence off and go to arpeggiator and look at the arpeggiator, and I play one note, this is now just arpeggiating as normal ARP would. You can choose your steps here, your octave range, which is quite high. I'm going to take that down to, that's one octave. I'm going to do 2. We've got 8 steps, but of course we can go way above 8 steps. Then you've also got the same as you have for the sequence. You can go in and take a real close look at the ARP and do some more stuff here. But most of what you want to do the ARP is available here, including the type here. So as played or up and down. So let's do up and down 2. And then you've got chord, which will be like a gate. And then of course you can just turn it off. And you've got your sound. Let's go back to sequence, that sequence I put in. Let's open up the synth sound. Okay. So, like I said, for any other sound, you've got the same controls. If we solo this, we'll just hear the synth sound, of course. Or if we mute it. And then again, you've still got your zone control, your voices. So, I mean, this doesn't do a great deal, but it lets you set up certain things, how many voices you want as polyphony, your detune spread, things like that. Anyway, guys, there you go. There is a look at track view. And obviously, the bigger, the more like complex the patch, the bigger the amount of tracks you'll have. So, for example, this one, which is an absolutely fantastic patch. And if we scroll up, it's probably, no, look, let's look at mix view. Yeah, it's four layers. Don't even know what this one is. There you go. And if you look at our track view, for number 3, it's a sequence. Very, very clever stuff. The sequencer will require a tutorial all of its own. And again, you have complete control over everything. You don't need to set with how they have it set. You could just say, well, I'm going to have this one going as a... Oh, that sounds really good, actually. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Ta-ta.